So you're going karting for the first time, and maybe you're a little nervous. Well, here's the very basics of what you need to know before you go. There's nothing here the circuit shouldn't tell you, but it'll be in some flashy, overproduced video and you only get to watch it once. So here's the basics. Equipment. Any circuit that hasn't told you otherwise will provide you with all the equipment you need. This will consist of an attractive onesie-style suit, which you can wear over your regular clothes, a helmet, and probably some form of gloves. Some circuits will insist on a balaclava. If you don't have one, they'll sell you one for a couple of quid and you can keep it for next time. All you need to do is make sure you wear flat-soled shoes, and if you have long hair, have some way to secure it or tuck it inside the suit. Otherwise, normal casual clothes will do you. So long as it's not too tight to put on, it doesn't really matter if the suit fits you especially well. It does matter if the helmet does. It should be secure and not wobble much, and you should do it up tightly. Don't feel embarrassed to ask someone to do and check this for you. It's something that's surprisingly tricky even with practice. Any good circuit will have multiple sizes of helmet, do try more than one. How a kart works. Most circuits use karts much like these. Indoor, you won't get above about 25 miles an hour. Outdoor, maybe as high as 50. This will feel plenty fast enough when your arse is 1 centimetre above the road. Standard karts like these have no gears. All you have to remember is you have a pedal on the right that makes it go quicker, and one on the left that slows it down. This is the same way round as any car you've driven. They also have steering wheels like any car too, although, as there isn't power steering, karts are much heavier to steer than cars. The other thing to remember is they only have brakes on the back. This means if you brake too hard and skid, you're going to be facing backwards. Getting in. Step in from the side, onto or just in front of the seat. Don't grip the wheel, but instead reach behind you and lower yourself in using the seat. Push your left foot forward first because that's the brake and you won't accidentally launch yourself. Watch the engine, by the way. It's the one bit in touching distance that's hot. Once you're in, check the fit. Check you can push that brake comfortably. You shouldn't have to fully extend your leg to push it, and it shouldn't be uncomfortable to rest your foot on it when it returns. Equally, you should be able to hold the wheel where 3 and 9 are on a clock without stretching your arms or being in danger of punching yourself in the chest with it. On karts like these, at least one of the seat and pedals are adjustable. If you need either moving to make sure you're comfortable, wave until someone comes to sort it out. Never be embarrassed to do this. It's the one thing you need to get right before you go out, and the average circuit employee does this 1,000 times a day. If you feel the seat is too large for you, then almost all circuits will have a seat insert to make it smaller, which will also push you up and forward a bit. On the track. Join the track safely, taking a look just as if it were a road, and then, if this is your first time, take some time to go the speed you want to get familiar with the weight of the controls and how quick it accelerates. It's the responsibility of anyone faster than you to find a way past, and if they go karting regularly then don't worry, they've passed hundreds of people. You will see, at various points on the track, staff members will be standing in a safe place. These people are called marshals and it's their job to signal you to let you know what's going on with the track. There are 3 main signals they will give you, using different coloured flags. Some circuits, especially indoor ones, will use lights in the same colours. Yellow flag. This means that there is some incident on the track. Probably someone ahead has gone a bit quick and is now off the track. If you see yellow, then slow down to about half the speed you'd normally go. Do not overtake anyone, and no one should overtake you. Once there's no yellow light or flag in front of you, go back to full speed. Red flag. This happens almost never outdoors, but fairly often indoors. It means something a little more difficult to sort out has happened. If you see a red flag, come to a stop as quickly as you can safely, and wait for either the red lights or flag to go away, or for someone to come tell you what's going on. Green flag. You may see this after an instant or at any time. It just means everything is clear and you can go as quick as you like. There's one more flag, which you will only see at the start line. It's this attractive checkered design. It means the race or session is over. Once you pass it, your session is over. They'll probably throw out yellows after it too, and they'll direct you to wherever they want you to park up. Doing a naughty. The other two signals you will only see if you've done something the circuit doesn't like. Listen to the local rules in their briefing, but it'll be for stuff like bumping into other carts or overtaking while the yellow flag or lights are around. Black and white divided flag. This is a warning. Whatever it is you did, don't do it again. They've noticed, and they're watching you. Black flag. What did I just say? Either you did it again, or you've managed to do something fairly serious. Drive your way back to the pits, and someone on staff will explain to you what not to do. Never argue with them, even if you're clearly 100% right. It's your own time you're wasting, and I've literally never known someone win the argument. If you spin. If you find yourself off the track, don't panic. We've all done it. If you can rejoin safely, do it. It's on you not to get in anyone's way doing so, but if you see a gap, go for it. Karts don't have reverse. If you're facing the tyres, then wave like an idiot until one of the marshals sees you. Karts are fairly easy to push back, so they'll do that for you and send you on your way. Don't worry about it. If you don't lose control at least once, especially in your first session, you probably weren't trying hard enough anyway. And that's all you need. Watch the briefing when you get to the track, but other than a couple of local rules, it'll almost certainly be basically this video, but with louder music, more attempts to get you to rent a GoPro, and crammed into an impossibly small time frame. Keep an eye on this channel if you want a little more. I'll post a video explaining how a session will normally go in terms of organisation, i.e. are we racing? How do we know who wins? There will also be some tips on how to drive these things, to give you a chance of beating your rookie mates. And if I've missed an obvious question, I'll answer them in the comments. Good luck.